so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that.
It's so hard to consider the haziest times in your day-to-day existence. Some of the time you got to do that I was up, I hit absolute bottom, yet I concocted no reasons my conduct on that video is reprehensible. I assume total ownership for my activities in that video. Nauseated I was sick, and then, when I did it, I'm nauseated now. I went and I searched out proficient assistance needed to go in treatment, and go on recovery needed to ask God for his kindness and effortlessness. I'm so unfortunately unresolved to be a superior man every single day. I'm not requesting pardoning. I'm genuinely sorry, ridiculous piece, but your butt torn open. And the main thing you aroused was dependability. They tore your butt open, Gene. Didn't say it, he said. Check the records at the clinic. I'm saying it, you got your rise. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the kind of off the kitty version. Get his torn out now. All that's emerging, and the primary thing you do is run the bee with another kitty who works with the man Lou Reed that sent you to the Diddy flavor, freak or the flavor. Now you got a company separating connections, and suck old Beckham Dick the club. And afterward, before you know it, he don't need Kim. No more. There was a period where I was tasting lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. And it was only a departure for me right currently. He's having 48 hours with Diddy him. And his kid, they're having the hours of their lives. Kim Kardashian diverts for in with Justin Bieber. Is this a joke? Why they love their prey, so youthful that is so humiliating. It seems like Justin Bieber is dropping a few serious sensations about his previous encounters with both Diddy and Kim Kardashian. And it's sending shockwaves through media outlets. Bieber's not keeping down people. He's noteworthy a few pretty disturbing charges of about how he was dealt with when he was youthful. As per Bieber, both Diddy and Kim Kardashian abused him during his early stages. He's charging that Kim did a few obscure things with him, like what he's knowledgeable about Diddy Bieber's, focusing on the difficult stretches he looked as a teen with huge names like Diddy taking him to parties and presenting him to things he wasn't prepared for at only 15 years of age, now old, and disrupting recordings of Diddy and Bieber hanging out or re-emerging, portraying the way that Bieber was utilized during his high school years. What's up, man? You great, I'm great. How are you, youthful sibling? All this great selling out fields. And everything beginning to act different, huh? You ain't been called, you ain't been calling me. And hanging out the manner in which we used to hang out, well, I mean you haven't, you attempt to reach out to me, you realize through the entirety of my view. Accomplices and so forth, yet you never truly got my number. A disturbing disclosures focusing a light on the hazier side of distinction and VIP impact anyway. Did you had any idea about that Kim used to have eyes only for Justin? Some time ago, she frequently talked about how she wished he were more seasoned, so they could date. As of late, these remarks re-emerged internet, driving fans to contemplate whether Kim took action on Justin after he turned 18. A few sources even conjecture that Kim might have connected with Justin while she was at that point wedded to Kanye back in 2010, when Justin was only 16 years of age and Kim was 29. They partook in a fairly off-kilter photograph shoot in the Bahamas. For a spread in Elle magazine, the photograph showed provocatively dressed Kim skipping in water, laying on the ocean front with Justin, and modeling for him on an in-gallery. And as you can see, the situation looked past Dreadful magazine, later shared a video of in the background from the photograph shoot, and the video showed Kim wearing hot unmentionables. While discussing Justin having eyes only for her, initially met Justin Bieber at the White House Correspondents' Supper in Washington, D.C. And I think quite that I had said in a meeting that I needed to set him up with my sister, a Kendall, who's 14, and afterward, he had answered in a meeting saying that no, he would have rather not been connected with my sister, he preferred me. Or something simply senseless like that. Kim likewise discussed how she and Justin ignited dating, bits of hearsay, After he posted a tweet before that year calling her his sweetheart, when I met him in Washington, D.C., we snapped a photo together, and he Twittered it and said, "You know me and my better half Kim." And in a flash, it was on CNN, like out of control, that him and I were dating, and yes. Kim later said that she wasn't being significant yet. For what reason was she in any event? Kidding about dating a minor in any case, that in the background film was very awkward to watch in light of the fact that Justin, in a real sense, seemed as though he was 10 years of age, and furthermore how Kim was taking a gander at him. With coquettish eyes like what was that to exacerbate the situation, the sensationalist newspapers were covering this like it was totally typical for Kim to imagine, like she was tempting a minor. Group magazine even ran a story with the title "Kim Kardashian Channels Her Inward Panther with Justin Bieber." Whoever imagined this thought probably been all the way crazy psyche on the grounds that envisioned in the event that the jobs were switched. And it was a 29-year elderly person taking photographs with a 16-year-old young lady anyway. It appears Kim didn't mind, as we probably are aware she will take the necessary steps to collect exposure. As a matter of fact, only half a month subsequent to getting back from the Bahamas, she was spotted with Justin snatching frozen yogurt at Pinkberry Inlet. Following the arrival of the Elle magazine photographs, Kim confronted reaction from devotees, with some in any event sending her threatening messages for partner with Justin, yet Kim is by all accounts delighting in all of pessimistic consideration. She later let us know week after week that she found the dangers entertaining. "I was receiving the most insane messages from every one of the devotees," Kim said. "Thus, I was twittering him like, 'Hello, darlings. This is insane, getting passing dangers from your fans.'" However, at that point, when Kim later showed up on Lopez this evening, she again kidded about feeling weak at the knees over Justin. And she even conceded that she would date him in the event that he was of lawful age. Yet Kim didn't stop there. During an episode of Staying Aware of the Kardashians, Kim was seen discussing the Elle photograph shoot with her mother, Kris, and her sister, Kendall. And she by and by said that she would date Justin, assuming he was 18. Kim Kardashian channels for Inward Cougar with Justin Bieber. Is this a joke? Why they love their prey. So youthful that is so humiliating now. To be clear, nobody feels that Kim was attempting to attach with Justin when he was a minor. And we can all concur that the main explanation she was doing this was on the grounds that she was frantic for acclaim and beginning a public companionship with the greatest teen star in America was a speedy and simple method for raising her profile. Yet what might be said about some other time, when Justin was, as of now, not a minor, did Kim take their fellowship to the powerful anytime well. We really do realize that Justin had a concise throw with Kim's more established sister, Kourtney. And since the Kardashians wouldn't fret sharing men, it genuinely wouldn't shock us assuming that Kim attempted to take Justin from Kourtney. After all, Kim was consistently desirous of Kourtney, so regardless of whether she wasn't exactly intrigued by Justin, by that point we wouldn't rule it out for Kim to attempt to capture everyone's attention from Kourtney. Presently, reports proliferate that Kourtney and Justin dated for a couple of months in 2015, a period during which Kim was at that point wedded to Kanye anyway. Hypothesis about Kim's treachery had been coursing since the declaration of their separation. Kanye recently implied that Kim was participating in clandestine way of behaving, recommending she was associated with submissive plant. Later, he blamed her for cheating with NBA star Chris Paul. Moreover, there are bits of hearsay that Kanye limited any association with Justin